I gotta ask, because now it just hit me. I gotta ask you a question. So when most people go, there's dudes that do battle rap, like Loaded Lux and Murder Mook. For some reason, a lot of battle rappers can't make successful albums. And then I'm going, and they also go, well, a lot of guys that are successful at making albums can't battle rap. And I go, when you think about a guy like Jada, one of the hardest MCs ever, if you had to battle rap, like, you know.
I can't do that shit.
For real?
I think you could, though.
I could, but I can't. They possess a special thing with that. That's they. And I mean, matter of fact, I might could, and they might be able to make classic albums. It's just once the people start saying, yo, the battle rap niggas can't make good albums, and the regular niggas can't be battle. I maybe can if you push me to the limit. Or the bag was out of, because they never say who win. Whoever the winner or the loser is up to the individual's ears. Like, they never just put a thing up, Airy, 50 rounds, Kiss, 3 rounds. It's just if you was there or you watched the link, you come outside, your man might think you won, other man might think I won. So if the bag is right, there's no... All you gotta do is win a good round and a half.
I think that
right
was
or wrong,
I think that was the
You get a round and a half, you could be... how many rounds? Is it 3?
3.
But it's really an art of that shit. They can keep starting over in order to come back with the... that should take a lot of practice. I would have to go to in the camp of...
See, from the outside looking in, and just as a fan, you just go...
I could do it. I probably could, but I ain't going to just step out there and say I could.
And then my question to you, Joe, is...
I want to help answer that, too.
Okay, but let me ask you this. I would think, like, if there's so much potential money in, what if they were to set up, like, a pay-per-view and go, we would love to see Eminem verse Jada, Fabulous verse another MC, like that, and that never happens really, except with the versus thing that just happened because of COVID.
The thing I'm trying to tell you is to be careful with 50 Cent in them.
How did he get back to this?
No,
it's crazy.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Where did we talking to? Are you here?
This hip hop thing, right? Is good. Well, the guys to get the most respect, they have unscathed resumes. So nobody ever robbed Fat Joe. Nobody ever beat Fat Joe up. All the guys I ever beefed with, they never got one up, right? 50's part of that frame of thought where no one gets one up on him, right? So you got to understand these guys got these type of like egos where they're not trying to take no type of L. So with the battle rap, ain't no professional rapper. You might find a Frejo Star, you might find one of them. You ain't gonna find a top tier rapper trying to battle for any amount of money. Jada against Eminem, this. They're not doing that shit because nobody wants that blemish on a record, and it's the same way streetwise with rappers. Once you catch that L and you on video, they were terrified of Suge Knight till they seen him get beat up one time and they had him on film. After that, they was trying to rush him everywhere he went. Arizona. These people were so terrified of him. So once they see you catch that L somewhere, whether it's battle rap or whatever the case may be, good luck walking around the same way you walk around. Now, let me go back to that original question. The truth is, there's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to make a hit record. Don't ask me why. There's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to make a hit hook. Don't ask me why. There's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to change their flows. There's a lot of artists out there that's considered the greatest lyricist of all time that never could pick a good beat. Don't know why. It's like with you come to comedy, they gotta be like a chamber. Does he rock the crowd? Does he say funny shit on the spot? Does he have premeditated shit? There's a criteria. For some reason, everybody's not born with that chamber, with every single chamber. And I watched it, the greatest, if you want me to say a name, which is not right, but There's been some of the greatest guys that we consider the greatest rappers of all time that didn't know how to pick a beat or didn't know how to really make a hit. And so some of them hid under the cloth of, I'm underground. You know, I'm underground. I don't really want to make a hit. You know, I don't really want that kind of success. I don't this. But at the end of the day, I think rappers, like I started out underground, digging in the crates. I think it shows growth if you're able to make a song like Who Shot Ya and then do a What's Love. You know what I mean? And me, I used to tell all my crew digging in the crates, I used to tell them all, yo, I came in here to be a superstar. I did not come in here to just be underground. Not pointing them out in any way, but just saying there's artists that just can't do everything. And there's some artists that haven't had the luck. Like you. You're beyond talented. Everybody knows you're beyond talented. You just ain't have no Adam Sandler in your corner. You just ain't have no, you ain't have somebody with that type of power to say, this is the guy. You know, so you, similar to us, you got to fight your way to where you got your spot. We still fighting.
One of the greatest lyrics from you that I loved, it was at that time when you said, what's everybody so mad at the Southpaw? Switch up your style, switch to Southpaw.
I was thinking about that today.
That was me. And he borrowed it.
Jada,
I was listening. That was my original. That's my line. Google it.
Yo, Jada.
Go to Charlie.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hold on.
That's my line.
I followed it, bro.
Everybody so mad at the Southpaw. Learn how to switch your style up and go Southpaw.
Yo, Jada, let me tell you something.
Say it, but you open your mouth for. Better reason for me to just open your scalp more. Ooh, man, that's me. Man, let's not get this. I mean, we ain't got all time.
No, but I gave you that. I gave you that shout out.
No, yeah.
On a super smash hit record.
Yeah.
But
it's Vision who came from Thug It Out, then he threw it on Megan.
Once again, the crossover. Let me explain something to you, right? The point I was making, right, is at that time, everybody borrowed.
No, I didn't. I'm just making sure he got to know where it came from.
Yeah, he might have set me up with that shit.
No, I swear to God. No, I swear to God. You were the only person that I heard say that.
His shit was a little underground.
Yeah, his song was it.
My shit was smashed. No, but I still gave him the props, Jada. I was listening.
No, I don't care about
all right, but
it being a bigger song. I just don't. You're not gonna deprive me of being a part of it. That's all.
But I did big.
I love you.
That's a big record, Make It Rain. But let me explain something to you, right? I traveled around the whole country. I did this thing, I think it was for Bud Light. And in every city, the star of the city basketball player would come out, right? So if it was Memphis, it was Zach Randolph at the time. If it was Philly, AI. And we would host every one. What I noticed that the whole entire country, from the East to the Midwest, to the West, to the South, were only playing down South music in the club. One time, New York created hip hop. That was no longer we was not running the game. The West took it, we wasn't running it. South took over the game to the point of I gotta be deaf, dumb, and blind to be sitting in the hottest club with the hottest ball player not to notice this shit done changed on us. You can't come with the boom back and think you're gonna pop one off. It just wasn't working at that time. The DJ got to spin with fluidity the same shit that's rocking. So the DJ playing nothing but the down south shit. So I'm in Memphis, and the guy goes and says, let's throw it back. He throws on, the rock building's in the building tonight. Oh, the problem with that was actually number one at that time. He said the throwback. The throwback of the day, rock building in the building tonight, is because they're so used to hearing nothing but the dirty South winning all day that even though that record was the hottest shit out, they called it the throwback. Same with New York. New York was really, really cocky. I remember there was a time when New York, you listen to Hot 97 and they be like, yo, what's playing outside of the 5 boroughs? And they be like, these are my confessions. And then they had that shit in a chokehold to where they wasn't playing that. So according to the line, why you mad at the city? You got to switch to South Fork. You know how many New York rappers was
Wish they could switch.
heated? No. Because at first, they get mad at you. You figure it out. They get upset. Yo, he getting to the bag. Man, the nigga made it down south here. That's what's ringing right now. So all my New York colleagues, furious. I'm reading the Source magazine. Oh, how could he rhyme on something like this? Next thing I know, everybody's the 808 rocking like this. But they was dumb mad at me when I first did Make It Rain. They were like, yo, how you can rap on that? And then everybody is just a new norm. Then New York starts sounding like the dirty South, to be honest with you. If you're going to keep it a buck. Because they were like, yo, we got to make one of these.
Yo, Crack, I think they trying to steal a little bit of your percentage or something, you know.
Let me explain
happened?
something to you. First of all, I ain't even say nothing. Nelly came right in with like, yo, Crack, you trying to take the credit. It's the fucking truth. Why I'm always getting scolded in this show?
I was trying to protect you, champ. Don't
protect. You know what's up.
I was trying to protect you. No,
But you know what's up. I'm not lying.
I was there.
You was there. You was on my phone.
I was there.
Yo, listen.
Uh-oh.
They announced how you doing, brother and sister?
Hey, Joe.
They announced the verses. My first, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Come on.
It was like viral.
I'm not gonna.
It wasn't viral. It was viral for your call because it came so fast. And it said, yo, brother, you leave me there? I didn't know I was in for the fix, right? I'm like, yo, you know what?
Premeditate.
You guys had just did the verses. You actually fucked me up because your verses was so hood and so ghetto. They was I'm just saying they shooting dice. I love it. It's the greatest. It's the greatest moment in hip hop I've seen in my lifetime recent.
No doubt.
Right? I'm just keeping it real with you. But they definitely was. You wasn't at the bathroom. They were shooting dice and smoking blunts at the bathroom. Girls had to walk over dice games. This shit was C74 Rikers Island. No. So you had me thinking I was the next verses that it was going to be ghetto. So you know what's up. I'm thinking about all these underground songs. He called me. I said, man, Nelly might be too big for this. Because by the way, Nelly done sold 30, 40 million records.
We gonna get into
He's
that. He's
way too big. So I said, yo, you know what? You might want to fall back, right?
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going through it, and I said,
Better
call Dirty. So, but I didn't know you was setting me up the whole time. And so I call you back. He was like, I'm there. You're my brother. One thing I can say, you know,
Of course.
hey, that's your
I
wife.
got it. Say no more.
This my sis on another level, right?
I know that.
Yes.
So I don't think people really understand that when we call brother and sister, that's a different type of talk.
Yes, sir.
So
Exactly.
it's like, it's a different type of talk. It's like, yo, that's my sister. We have friends, associates, people. But when we in that lane, it's a different type of lane. And so I don't think nothing of it, man. And you came out there sleepwalking. You seen it, you was like, you walk across the whole shit. I see, yo, I've been duped. I've been taken for a ride. I've been taken.
It had nothing to do with you.
Nothing. You think he was in the world? This guy's so
whole
rich.
show,
You think he
son.
care about coming to verses?
This is why we
This guy come over
I
here.
love this guy. This is why we love him.
You lied,
This is why
man.
we
You
love
wanted
you.
your
You
own
lied.
thing
Listen.
back.
Listen.
And you caught a Birkin and a baby in the marriage out of this shit. You out of control with the shit.
Never in my
A
life.
Birkin and a baby is amazing.
I'm telling the truth. But the scenario was a little bit different.
Okay.
Right? I saw the verse of what's the name, and I knew what was going on.
I didn't.
I was gonna just so happen I was up in New York. I was gonna be there for something a little bit different.
You was there early too,
I
Dirty.
was there. I was
super
there for
early.
something else. So when it was like that, I was just letting you know, yo, I'm up here. I'm gonna be up there. If you need me to pop out, I was just letting you know because I knew where Versus was going. It was different from the time I did it. This shit has went to Madison Square Garden.
Hold up one
this
second.
is different.
You added to the delusion. Like you came in my room early and was like, "You got this. He can't mess with you." I'm like, "Yo, yeah, we going." I'm like, "Yo, this guy got 1,000 hits."
Hold on. No, I told you to recognize the being.
Wired.
I said recognize the being. And that wasn't me. That was your other sister. Had you pumped and ready to.
God,
She
I
had
was
you ready. She had you ready to go. But I definitely said, no, you got to do you. You know, you got this because you're him. You were pacing. It was on your mind. You knew what you were in for.
Oh, I mean, that's a
You knew what you were in for. You were like, yo,
That's a different
this
conversation.
guy's got 1,000 hits, Mo. This guy's got I said, don't worry about, you got
knew.
this, babe.
Let me explain
You
something.
got this.
The
And then you
verses-
got,
The Versus is the closest thing to a boxing match.
Yeah.
So when I came down, I stood at Uncle Dan's house in Jersey. When I came downstairs, the doorman was like, "Get him, Joe." I get in the car, I swear to God. I get in the car, the FedEx man was like, "Get him, Crack."
Everywhere you go.
Old lady crossing the street, "Get him, Joe. Drag him." I was like, "Yo." I was like Canelo or something. I was like, "Ah." And then, just like a boxing match, when it got to like that 13th, 14th, and 15th thing, I just kept feeling body blow, body blow, body blow. I said, "Oh my God, this guy, he's swinging for the fences."
Man, you guys had
How
a
do
great
you
night.
feel in that? Because you was in the...
Oh man, I felt like the tennis match. You know what I'm saying? I was like this. Okay, Ja, Joe, going back and forth. But I love both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely going to be there. But when I spoke to you after, why you ain't tell me this nigga was gonna be there? Whoa, why you ain't tell me?
He had to keep it surprise.
Joe is just as guilty as Dirty.
Thank you, Jada.
I called my brother and said, yo,
I don't go
baby.
against
You need
this
me.
woman for nobody. It's facts, factual. I don't go against her for nobody. Her
That's
and
my
Rem,
brother.
I don't go against them, right? This guy lined me up. And I didn't think about it till he came out and started sleepwalking through the...
Yo,
They got video of it.
when I came upstairs at rehearsal, Rim had him in there like Customato and Tyson.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get him, Joey. You gotta just left, right, and left. I was like, yeah, Crack look ready. Look like you was in
But
there
look at
swaying.
this. You announced... not only that, right? She got pregnant behind this thing. Like,
Man.
Shanti never got pregnant in her life.
Hold on, let me.
Yo, what the hell?
Hold on.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Hold on. We heard.
What the Nelly?
We heard you say that Nelly set you up.
See,
We heard Shawnee say you set her up. Now, I was also a guest on that verse.
Yes.
To do New York with y'all at the end. And being in the crowd or being in the cut where I was at, watching the show before I went on, God is my witness. When you saw her, we got the footage. It was like a kid with the bike. They put PlayStation, the bike he wanted, everything. You had a different.
what you talking about? No, that was at the end of the show.
You had a different glow.
It was
Mesmerized.
Hold
She
on,
has
bro.
a hit record called
What?
Mesmerized.
Oh, God.
No. She got it. Now we love you. You're dirty. Let me tell you something.
Shit, the
Listen.
thighs was looking all right.
She was on fire.
Look,
No. Hold
Yeah.
up. You're a handsome guy. Pause, whatever they want to say. You've always been a handsome guy. The ladies love you. But this woman
Listen.
Around that, she was on fire. You seen all them bathing. She was in St. Croix.
She was doing what she was doing.
Too much.
I heard.
I'm like, yo,
Thank
sis,
you,
I was
bro.
hating
Thank
on her.
you, bro.
I'm calling her like, yo, what the fuck? Get out of there.
Get out of
She's
there.
in Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, every week.
Trinidad.
Bathing suit shit. I'm like, she's like, she looks more beautiful than when she was younger.
Well,
This
thank
is a
you,
fact.
bro.
You was looking at them pictures on that IG. Correct.
Joe, did I?
Look, y'all don't want to do this shit.
Hold on.
Y'all don't want to do this shit. Yo,
Don't
Jada,
do
leave
it.
this shit. You do it. You
Joe,
run the
y'all-
show.
Let him talk. Let me hear.
Hold on. Was I by myself?
What do you mean?
I had somebody with me. I didn't come there for that.
And I was in
When
a
I
situation.
walked in your room, it was somebody with me.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I know you did. When I walked in your room, it was somebody with me. I did not come there
I thought it was Jermaine Dupri
for
with
that.
you. That's the only guy I see with you, Jermaine Dupri.
Yo.
No, I'm telling the
Because
truth.
here's the thing. I did not want to cause no friction. I did not. You two
Now,
brothers
you
was
know,
there
you know
doing
me.
what you was doing. And I was like, yo, this is a beautiful situation.
You know me.
So I'm going to keep it P.
All right. You know me,
Yo.
and you know me.
100%.
The audience kind of know me for 30 years, but they don't really know me.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the shit I say sound crazy, but I need 10%. Whatever this Brad Pitt, this kid, Muhammad Ali gonna make. I'm in this management contract or something.
Right.
This guy look like Muhammad Ali when he was born. Yeah. Have y'all showed him yet, or he's gonna be on the show?
No, we didn't show him yet.
Not even in the show.
I'm leaving that to her.
I was
man,
there for
whenever
his
she
9th
get
month
ready.
birthday.
Yes, we sang happy
him
birthday in the
9 months.
UK,
You know, these
9
people-
months. Uncle
Yo,
Joe was
She got
there.
a good baby, man. She lucked out.
Oh,
She lucked out.
Yes,
He's
yes, he did.
always laughing.
Yes.
He
Yes.
doesn't
Smiling.
cry.
I just got a chance
smile.
to see him. He beautiful. His energy.
Oh,
is
man,
on the
appreciate
plane,
it,
Aw,
man.
Yeah,
thank
great
you.
energy. Great energy.
I told everybody, I said like this, I'm on the red carpet. It was like, did you see Ashanti and Nelly's baby? I said, the most beautiful baby in the world.
Yo,
Joe.
thank you.
This man was born. No, this man was born with a full set of hair.
He got that mink.
The
He got the
skin.
mink. He
Right?
definitely
The
got the
skin.
mink.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm sorry, y'all don't see him yet. But this guy's a star, and I know I got at least to get some type of paper off this deal right now.
Me and
We
you
got
both.
you, Uncle.
Me and you both, because he a $500,000 in the hole, because I was on tour when he decided to come out 2 weeks early. So he kind of cost me 2 shows. No, he cost me 2 shows and a party. And I need my money.
He started. He
Listen.
was born at $500,000.
Yeah, he
In the
bought
hole.
$500,000 in the hole.
We gonna make that up. We gonna make that up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We made it up. We got
He gonna
we got
need
the
it.
birth of a legend.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, man.
Thank
Blessings,
you,
blessings,
thank
blessings.
So you know love.
Yes.
Love overpowers hate,
By twos.
overpowers every other thing. You know, sometimes hearts miss each other. It ain't always guaranteed to hit each other and find the right thing. And so you guys definitely spun the block and came back and your hearts joined together. And there's nothing like that for you guys to make a TV show called We Belong Together. This is like, and it's just,
segue past it.
Hey, let's go, Joe.
oh, thank you, Jada. Thank you.
Amen, amen, brother.
I mean, I know what it's like. I'm just asking you, y'all both more mature. Y'all figured out, damn, man, that was my guy. You figured out that was my girl. We both well off in life, thank God.
I think that's basically it, man. We had a chance to see, and I hate using that example, but it is. I mean, it's in a way, not to minimize it, but it's like getting a chance to test drive a vehicle. Then you know, like, yo, that's the one. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, maybe it ain't something. Nah, it's all that and this something. So it's just like, yo, this is the one
that you feel you want to ride off until
You
the
ain't been
sunset
saying
with?
much.
I'm
know what I'm
listening.
saying?
This is a male-driven shit.
I see.
No, we need the ladies to speak up. And that's amazing. She ain't talking.
We need your
I'm
perspective, Johnny.
listening. I mean, I agree. You know, I said I feel like what's meant to be will be. You know, we were together off and on for 11 years. We broke up for almost 10 years. And I didn't know what was going to happen, you know, the next time I saw him. We hadn't seen each other until that night. So, you know, when the breakup first happened, it's like when you see him, I'm like, oh, I'm going to punch him. You know what I mean? Like, I hate him. I'm going to just, you know, it was one of those. So being that so much time went by, that was the first night in almost a decade that we saw each other, talked to each other, anything. So for it to happen like that, it was just like, oh, shit.
That was God.
Since you
know?
got the Birkin and the baby.
The Birkin and the baby and the ring. Don't play with me.
Oh,
and the ring.
Hello.
Hello.
She got the ring. Lorraine. No, Lorraine. She said to me. She says to me, she says, I don't know. She asked me one time, yo, bro, why it ain't working out for me like that, right? And I was like, yo, sis, you know, when a guy take you on a date, you got moms, 10 cousins, DJ, security, like, yo, on a date with a whole 12 clip. Imagine you take a girl, yo, I like you, let's go on a date. It's the whole fam. I said, yo, sis, maybe if you cut off some of the entourage on the date. She was like, you think so, Joe? I said, yo, I tell you, but the moral to the story is this woman has managed to have the cleanest reputation in this business because she had her mother and her family and her thing. You ain't with no washed up stories and all that. You got a prime time, right?
Thank you.
And
bro.
so, no. I mean, I'm telling you, I attribute that to you, of course, but I attribute that to your mother and your family for being there because the biggest problem, even in my projects when I grew up, is women being influenced by other women. And a woman got dirt on her, she definitely want a friend to get dirt on her. And, yo, but talk to him, but this, and then ha.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, facts.
And so she ain't got
Very
no
true.
dirt on her face clean. And so I love that for y'all too.
Thank
Now,
you.
this man right here, I don't know if he knows, he took me on my first real tour. And Keisha Cole used to open up for us, and she would sing What's Love. Keisha Cole would be behind the curtain singing What's Love?
Oh, shoot.
Live. And we went all around the country, and you and your entire crew, right, just all of y'all, treated me with so much love over the years. You guys, every time I see you guys, you bring a smile on my face. I mean, all of you guys, all of you guys are amazing. And this is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And has this slowed up your schedule or y'all still
Nah, we still pure. I know,
Absolutely.
definitely. I mean, with her, obviously with the baby, she's trying to less as possible. But I'm doing the rest of the tour, the rest of the year. We did Australia, Canada, and Europe. She was actually with me for a majority of Europe. And then now we start back here in the States in the end of this month towards a couple weeks or something like that. So thank God I'm still 26 years later.
What do people ask you to do? What's your most successful impersonation?
Oh, shit.
Would you say? I know they all are, but which
They like the
gotta
Tony.
be one that people always ask you to do.
They like the Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah, you'd be killing.
Fucking metal and AJ. It's going out of the fucking artist. Got the metal got, but the good fucking gravy. All my kids love it. Metal and AJ. And my sister Janice and fucking Johnny Shack.
Yo, that shit is crazy to me. That shit is.
I don't know, my voice might be a
You
little
ever walked
fried.
in an Italian spot, an all Italian joint, and you start talking like that, the whole fucking place will look at you, right? They be like, yo, what the fuck?
They love it. And when I do it at the show, it's like the Italians go, fucking niggas good.
You know, that one guy, he does a good Denzel.
Oh, just C King? Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Of all the dudes that did Denzel, me, Godfrey, my man Reggie Reg out of Chicago, C King, and Dean Edwards. And again, this plays to people going, man, you a hater. You don't give it up to other people. I said, listen, C King is so cold with it. I stopped doing it because I felt foolish. He's dead the fuck on. And every chance I get to promote him, I tell people. People will still hit me up and go, yo, you're Denzel. I go, See, King, he got the crown, man.
He got that.
He got the crown.
Yeah, it's
He
like
cold
that.
with that.
It's like that. Sometimes, you got a big, sometimes somebody does something so good, you don't want to fuck with it.
Well, everybody, like there's certain impressions that everybody owns. Like you go, Frank Caliendo owns Madden. C. King owns Denzel. Jay Farrell owns Will Smith. So for me, it's like Tony Soprano, Shaq, As long as I score 28-10, I'm going to dominate. If you don't score 28-10, you ain't going to dominate. I get the ball inside, outside game. You got to get a big dog the ball, man.
Yo, but why you got to put the eyes?
That's the comedic. That's a little comedic.
That's the part of it.
Yo,
Why you making it look like he in the back of the bus, man?
Killed that
Shaq
shit,
is
yo.
so
He sound
rich.
just like that.
Yo,
nigga.
he sound just like, but you ain't see the eyes? Yo, look, kid.
Shaq.
He was doing the real.
Shaq loves
is
it.
in the yellow bus.
Shaq loves it, but
Shaq loves it.
He loves it. He was on Drake.
Hey, I love Jadakiss, but he really fucking me up with this Euro step shit.
I might
This
get
is like,
you a
now listen.
contract.
No. You being a comedian, you seen that shit. You thought somebody helped. Anybody threw the battery in his back for him to hit me with that? That was too good. Yo, that shit was too good.
Joe, I can't keep fighting you for verbal rebound position. Listen, rappers and comedians
have a
little bit of, because it's wordplay. It's jokes, it's metaphors, it's punchlines. So that's not a surprise. Listen, I can rap, but I'm not a rapper. But I can some lyrics. Facts. Let me see. I don't want to embarrass myself, but because I tried to do a Biggie impression and it was awful. But I wrote the lyrics where I said something about Biggie baby delivers cold like the shivers. Talk slick shit. Spit game is vicious, malicious. How I roll through you like a cancer. Doc speak bleak. Talk about your chances. Seem to work slow to chemo. Flesh to the bone marrow. Life went on that road. Fuck sorrow. Fuck beef. Make peace with your priest at least. Nigga, think about tomorrow. Papa, spot ya. Biggie B done dropped ya. Chris, keep it real. Keep it frank like Sinatra. Something like that. So I'm not a rapper, but I you know what I mean?
I can respect
and I'm
that.
better than this new generation. These niggas is college.
And you was using the B.I. voice a little bit.
How you?
But I don't really have it like that.
I'm gonna ask you one last question. When's the one time you stepped in shit and you just said, "Holy shit"?
Comedically? Oh, that's easy. We ended that Def Comedy Jam tour at the Garden, and at that time, before the clip that I did eventually that went viral, 14 million, I was at a radio station in San Francisco, and I did.
So it went viral back then?
No. I'm talking about later, after this moment. And I did Jay-Z, DMX, Snoop, rapping, and it went viral. But before this, the Garden, I didn't write it down. I just thought, I'm going to wing it. And I'm going to just go off the head. And this is why you have to have respect for what you do. I bombed so horrifically. And as I'm walking past Kid Capri's table, two dudes are standing over there at the DJ booth, and one of them goes, I don't know if they said it on purpose so I could hear it or just the timing. He was like, man, that nigga was garbage. And I had to walk back from the Garden to the Hotel Sheridan on 57. I felt like Will Smith and I Am Legend. There was no cars, no people. It was just lonely. It was me by myself. It was the loneliest walk.
It's like change gon' come.
So then that's when I went, you know what, dude? You got to respect this shit. So I smoked the blunt and I wrote. And I wrote the lyrics out and cut to, that's when I did it at the radio station and it went viral.
Fine.
Yeah.
You know what? He just reminded me, this podcast, there's certain guys you can't really big up like that, right? So there's some people I big up and they try to diss me. Like Kid Capri, I call him one of my top 5. It wasn't good enough. He's on his Instagram. We got to discuss this. I seen him at Ray DeJean's funeral. I said, yo, kid, I can't even big you up. Like, I can't even big you up. I call you the number 1 on my top 5 and you still got a problem with it. You on your Instagram like, yo, we got to talk about that. I'm like, yo, kid, I can't be. It's certain guys I'm realizing on this podcast that you can't even big them up. Because somehow that turns into, how we going to turn this into some other shit?
Right. Dude, sometimes when you speak in your regular voice, especially if I've been smoking a lot and drinking, I get a little raspy. I've been working on it. Let's get it, baby. Congratulations, homie. 1.1 million in a short week. So I'm working on it. Let me see if hold up. And I ain't animated like say a Busta Rhyme. The real shit you get when you break down my line. Had that to the fact I'm gonna play a bunch of time. Time zapper my influence on pop culture. I'm supposed to be number one on everybody's list. Oh!
I love you, Tony Soprano. I used you on the intro to the album.
Of fucking course you did. You know the fucking deal. All the guys are the fucking Italians. You know what it is? I seen you with the fucking Euro step. You're pretty good.
I think you figured out everything. You just answered it. I think if you analyze this video, you can make certain changes to catapult you to the next level. Just look at the words you said and just make some adjustments.
You know, I think part of what puts me or what's going to put me on this path is doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like for once upon a time ago, I was against the whole social media, putting stand-up clips out. I was against that. But then I was like, you know what, man? I took a page out of Matt Rife's book and was like, let me hire a videographer and let me, pay to play. And because I did that, I went from, within the course of 3 months, I went from 300,000 Instagram followers to 1.4. You know, my Facebook jumped from 300,000 to 1.8. So, and people is funny. Like, I always say most people are fucking idiots because people will say shit online like, man, all he do is crowd work. Do he ever tell a joke? And I said, listen, man, you don't give the kid cocaine away for free. I'm giving you a sample of the product. Once you like the sample, now come to the show and pay for the key. I gotta tell you this. I gotta cut up your food for you to eat like your mother did when you were a toddler so you don't choke. Certain things is common fucking knowledge. Why I gotta tell you this? That's crazy. Man, he's funny. All he does is impressions. So I'm 36 years in this game, and all I know how to do is dunk.
Man, I sit down in the studio sometimes. Like, I heard some shit somebody said, you definitely don't want no part of this, what I'm about to say. He's not responsible for the next line. But somebody said, they not like us. I forget who it was, said that it wasn't mixed right. Somebody said, yo, that wasn't mixed right. Right? I forget who. James, look that up right now because that's important. Somebody said, yo, the music wasn't mixed right, right? And then some people agreed with the person, Rodney Jerkins, somebody agreed with him and said, yeah, it could have been mixed better, right? But all we know is that they not like us is a smoker. That shit tilted the whole hemisphere. Right? And so when I get in the studio with producers and they start to talk about a smash hit record, they be like, the snare wasn't right. The 808, I'm like, yo, bro, no one gives a fuck about what it should have been or how professional it is. The fucking record's number one. It's a fucking hit. And I've been in there in the studio with producers. This guy didn't use the Tinkerbell right. He didn't, my man, who gives a fuck? This shit is number one. And so, who was that? DJ Vlad said what?
Well, listen, Vlad...
No, but the engineers agreed with him. They said, Kendrick sent that shit in and said, I want it out in a half an hour. So the engineer was like, yo, I couldn't even mix it. It was just, it was it was a smash hit. He did the best he could and that shit went out there. So he actually was right. I didn't hear it like that. When I hear that shit going crazy in the club, in the stadium, and everything going crazy, I'm like, yo, it's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know how we were supposed to end it.
No, because why did I come up with that scenario? I'm fried. I keep telling you.
You showing?
This shit happened.
There you go, my brother.
Bill Clinton wearing the TS Air Force.
That's fire.
This ain't Photoshop, my brother.
No, that's fire.
There ain't no cap in this. You see that? I got that presidential Bill Clinton rocking these sneakers. I've been trying to put up a poster I got of this in my house. They won't allow me.
Hold it up.
It's Bill Clinton, bro. Thank you, my brother. This shit is
I
beautiful.
don't see why he wouldn't wear your Air Force Ones.
Huh?
He like getting Ed.
They throw the flag. Yo, you got
That's no
two.
flag.
Yo, get the.
I mean,
That's a flag.
You gonna hit me with
No, that's a flag.
I hit my own self for the.
Yo, throw the flag, man. Yo,
Probably
Bill.
had some airs on when he got right.
Man.
I mean, my man Bill probably had airs on in the whole office that day.
I know somebody who's, I can't say, but who is, I'm talking about top 5 dead or alive singer. I can't even, in every genre. The man goes to perform for Christmas at the White House. And he says Bill Clinton pulled him in the room and was like, yo, where the hoes at, bro? I thought you were... It seems Bill ain't learned his lesson. Yo, Bill Clinton tells him, I'll tell you who after Carlos, you'll die. The man tells me, yo, I'll go to sing at the White House. Bill Clinton pulls me in the room like, yo, I thought you had all the bitches, man. Where's the bitches at? This, that. He was like, yo, this is in the White House, the president, you know, Bill, he liked the ladies, man.
I mean,
You know, there's no turkey jobs.
yo, it is turkey chop. As a matter of fact, that's why I bought Top here.
Yeah.
Order this guy some turkey chops, man.
Yo.
Send it to the crib.
Yo,
man. He
I
talking
went to
about his no
20
turkey
stores.
chops.
My massage therapist, shout out
I
to
told them Shady Brook got him, man.
Where?
Shady Brook. Yo, Shady Brook.
Where?
Send Fat
Where's
Joe a
that?
fucking pack of turkey chops.
I went to Stop and Shop, 20 of them, they ain't got no turkey chop.
We went to the wrong ones.
Everybody who told me, yo, it's turkey chops, I sent them to get me turkey chops. Nobody brought back. Huh? Yo, I need them bad. I've been looking
Yeah, I
for
need them
turkey chops.
bad.
You know, I used to be with Von Zip, man, the living legend of Harlem. He used to take me down there to the Village. They had a fancy...
Somebody get him a turkey chop, please.
They had a fancy restaurant. Not restaurant, supermarket, Citadella or some shit. Who has it?
Shady Brook turkey chop.
Yeah, man. Order them shits right now, man.
Yo, Rich, can you order this turkey chop? Well, you got to get it from the company, right?
I mean, the supermarket.
Yo, Rich,
Wegmans.
that might have been a flag.
So it's the... Throw the
You ordered
flag.
me some turkey chops.
He got the flag.
Yo,
Yo, he got it. I've been looking for him.
yo, somebody Instacart.
Oh, but you got to get like
Yo,
10 packs.
can we
I bet you I got
Instacart
the
him?
cash.
Can we Instacart them some turkey chops right now so we can, they can
Bro,
see
I'm
them?
looking. Everybody who told me, yo, I got turkey chop, none of them was able to buy me a turkey chop. I
They
told
couldn't
them about-
produce. They couldn't produce.
It ain't in season right now, I guess, because I couldn't see. I went to 20 hood Stop and Shops. Nobody had turkey chops. No, I need turkey chops.
It's the same thing.
It gotta
It's the
feel like a
thing.
pork chop, but it's a, you know, I'm the guy. I find yellow watermelon. Like I get the yellow watermelon.
We got yellow watermelons right
I get
now.
the pink pineapples. Like I'm good at finding shit. I can't find a turkey chop. I'm keeping it real. I find the yellow watermelon, the pink pineapple.
Yo.
Why I can't find a turkey chop?
You don't know where to look.
I've been looking.
Turkey cutlet, man. It's
Yo,
the same thing.
Just shout out my man Von Zip, rest in peace, right? Von Zip was like the last no snitch American gangster from Harlem. That's it. And this man would be in Cullinan's in Harlem and this and this and that. And I remember one time, just to show off with me, he picked me up. He said, yo, Joe, come with me. I'm buying a Benz. So we go out to Jersey. He pays in cash for the Benz with the small face 20s. Just showing me. He had like 1970s money. And he counted all this shit there. You could smell like it was in the wall. Just the front for me. He must have went in the wall, pulled out some old school money, and bought the shit with old school. You know how everybody be rapping like, you know, I got money for the, you know, I got money I ain't spent since 92, this. He really took me to buy a Benz, maybe 100-something thousand, and it was all in that old school where you smell a shit. Your father left you some money like that, right? No, he did, though. Tom Pete left you some money that, remember, you smell old like it was back in the day shit. Money always worked. Let me tell you something. We got a tour coming. Havoc of Mobb Deep. Raekwon the Chef.
Locks.
Locks is on that tour? Are you? Yeah.
Supposed to be.
You guys are killing the market, man. I got to go to Yugoslavia to get a check.
Yo, come on.
You guys is.
I'm trying to get some of them bags you getting over there, man. South Dakota, North Dakota. Know what I'm saying, Rich? Don't be on
Miami. We in Miami. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but that would be crazy. The Locks, Mobb Deep, Raekwon the Chef. That would be, like, I love what y'all doing with the Cash Money.
It should be a nice show.
You
Should
could
be a
bring
very
samples
nice
for
show.
Dynasty Commodity. I mean, do you guys have samples? Because I don't get high, but if I got high, did you have a sample?
You can have a pre-roll for you to test them for you.
So Dynasty Commodity does have samples. Okay. Thank you very much. Shout out Trigger Tone, Jamal. Do you got a sample from Dynasty Commodity? This is the number one he got. They gave you a sample?
Yeah, they gave me a nice.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rich.
They took care of me.
Yo, Rich. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I thought you didn't give out samples.
Nah, they gave me a nice package when I went for the...
Styles P opened up a joint.
Yeah, Strains for Life, 145th and Broadway.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean...
I might pull up today on that motherfucker just to pull up. I don't get high, but I got to go show support. Anytime one of us open a business, do anything like that, we got to pull up.
Facts.
That's like, that's the American dream, being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I've been an entrepreneur since I'm 12 years old. I don't want to work for nobody. I just don't want to. You remember when Nori was up here, he was like, yeah, I wanted y'all show. I was like, yeah, Nori, I worship you. I don't just worship you. I love you to death. I'm not working for you. I just don't.
It's hard.
I can't work for nobody.
It's so hard.
Every business I ever did, somebody done sat down with me, yo, I want to invest money. I'm like, I'm good. Like, do the rewind to 10? You know how many guys we know with serious money sat down with me? I love it. It's disruptive. Can I give you 10 million of this? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm the boss. Why would I want? You know what I'm saying? But, whenever one of us get a business, I pulled up when Raekwon got one.
Astoria.
Newark, New Jersey. I went out there.
Astoria, man. Astoria. We got to definitely get an award because we throwing that shit on up here, and
what you want us to do?
They overlooking us.
Nah.
They overlooking us. They overlooking us, man.
These guys
throwing that shit on, man.
These guys are dizzy, and the colder it gets, because it's summer. We've been doing this summer when it gets cold.
Yeah, because we can come in here with
electrical shit on.
How cold it is in here.
Yo, by the way, the AC snaps the back of the neck, guys. I'm not complaining. This place is incredible, but for some reason the AC is like.
Now you got to be right under it because when we having guests and I got to sit over there, I said I know what crack.
Yo, I got like a professional cold. This shit don't leave. I have a cold for life.
It's under.
Yo, this shit is legendary.
You under there.
Yesterday, for some reason, it was really working. Bam, just on my neck and shit. Yo, Harlem, you got something? Look at my man, Harlem made for me, man. He said he got a gift for me. I told him, man, you might as well come on. Harlem everywhere, man. He's a great guy.
And I hear him tell the Cap stories. He exaggerates a little bit. A little bit. Just a little
exaggeration.
But I was there for some of those things when it happened, so I know some of it is true. I know a majority of it is true.
Most of it is true. If I tell you 100 guys, it might have been 25. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That's about the only thing I can see with Cat, because all my shit is backed up.
Receipts.
There is a lot of guys who took smacks to the face out there that y'all call the biggest legends in the world, that they wearing it well, and they're looking at this show and they're like, that boy is not lying. I'm telling you the truth. There's a guy, somebody had to get punished. If I'm telling you these stories, I robbed the gym, I punished this one or this. Somebody's father was punished out there and knows it.
It knows it.
You know, I had to go to Yonkers one time.
I heard you had a scrap.
Oh, you heard that? You heard I threw the whole block on the floor. Don't say that. The whole block on the floor.
The whole block?
I didn't know. The whole block
I didn't
on the floor.
You know they're going to come for you.
No, I'm not going to say that. It's the truth, though. I love Yonkers.
You throw a whole block on the floor, Jack.
Because when I turned around, Raul and them boys had some things out and the whole block was on the floor while we was punishing.
Say that.
I took a guy and punishing him, right? No, no, true story. But the guy's smart. He's trying to get away, right? So he's trying to climb the wall.
Right.
And a car pulls up. The door opens. No, let me tell you about this, right? Because I gotta listen.
Look, I got a lot of friends in Yonkers.
Listen, I love Yonkers.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
Those is my
it's 30-some years
I
ago.
know who he's
Let me
talking
say the
about.
story, though.
I know this. So, I don't know all of it to this.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you if they ain't paint the picture for you. I'm gonna tell you. So we go out there. I get busy immediately. I'm like, who? They like him. It's on. There's nothing to talk about.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Guy is half his size, though.
Man, he could have been 7 feet tall.
I didn't
know what he looked like.
You gotta let the people know.
What I'm talking about, it's a whole block look like a big drug block in Hart. And
Elliot.
Yonkers.
Elliot.
You know the block, huh?
Elliot.
All right, this ain't a cat, huh?
No cat.
Okay, but the picture I'm trying to paint to you is, I'm on this guy. The guy trying to get away, right? He fast. Boom. When I turn around, the whole block is on the floor. Raul and my man, rest in peace. Well, both of them passed away. They got them things out, them extra rusty out in the middle. Everybody on the street going, yo, this fucked up, man. This fucked up. Then the car come and the door open and the car's so low. When the guy got out, because I'm trying to get him, right? The guy's trying to climb over the gate. I don't even know this hood, right? I turned around, the shadow, this big pun with a fucking bat in his hand. And a bat looked like a toothpick. That's how fucking big pun was. And the shit, he twirling the fucking bat. And he going like this. And the whole block said, oh, shit. He wasn't rapping yet. Like, he wasn't rapping.
Oh, they just saw a big
What?
dick.
This was like Muggsy button your lip. Like, this was some movie shit. He jump out the car. He 500 pounds with a bat. They was already on the floor. When they seen Punt, the whole fucking block said, oh, shit. And the kid is trying to get away from on the gate. And Punt hits him. He goes, aye. Punt hits him on the other side. No. But anyway, that's not cat, guys, by the way.
We'll find out soon.
They're gonna call me.
Well,
I know we're gonna get a lot of calls.
They're gonna tell you, they know the truth. They know the truth. Like that, this is just one of 10,000. I feel like, I don't know if it's a financial thing.
Yes.
But I don't know if you hoarder the film. Like you're like the original Johnny Nunez. You know how we never see the pictures? He got footage of Biggie and Nas rapping this and that, that. What are you gonna do with it?
We should do something with Rock Nation. Being that we moving like that, let's do it the big way.
Let's do something with us.
I'll get it done. I'll walk up right after this.
Let's do that.
I'll walk right up.
You and Kiss.
Yo, 1,000,000%. I'll walk. You see, Kiss, we got you in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You
don't want to put me in. You don't want to break.
Yo, listen.
Steven, he want me to break on him.
Yo, even Ralph be taking shit because of me. I watch Ralph on interviews. They be asking on me like, oh, man, why they had to go there with Ralph? Yo, tell me about Fat Joe. Is shit real or not?
Oh, yeah.
He be like, it's real. This. Kiss, I would hate to be him with Fat Joe. He's my business partner. What kind of shit you hearing on the streets about Fat Joe? They
love you, man. They love you.
Oh,
you do. Joe, look,
Matter of fact, shout out to my man Babyface Ray from the D. He hit me like a week ago. Yo, Fat Joe's the best human being in the world.
Oh, shit, Babyface was good, baby.
Real deal. The real deal. For those who want to say, oh, this about Joe or this about whoever, if you wasn't there, how can you say that?
Yeah.
How can you say that?
That's his point.
Yeah.
To my partner's point, that's his.
Yeah.
He stands on that.
Home point.
You got no right to say none of that. I was there and you
wasn't there. And my thing is, if you were there,
right,
then you know
you. So rest in peace, Ray DeJean.
Thank you.
We went out to the funeral.
Yes.
Right? Everybody there I knew.
Right.
right? And everybody played the point of hip hop, whether they danced or it was beats or it was this or this. So if you play the game in hip hop coming up, I know you. I knew D&Y when they introduced me to you. Anybody who played any type of shit, it could be X-Clan, it could be this.
Yeah.
Fat Joe was everywhere. I knew them all. So when you come,
the rapping Duke.
no, he was before my time. But if the man, so if you talking shit about hip hop, the birthplace, the this, the that, and you live in Seattle, my man, you not valid in this shit. You was not there.
You just gonna throw a shot at Seattle. Like.
No, I don't mean we love Seattle. What I'm trying to tell you is that the
people's in Seattle.
The people who lead these claims, these false claims, they're not from here. Kiss is what I'm trying to tell you.
It's like me saying something about Atlanta, and I don't really be there. I don't know, and I'm sure there's some things about Atlanta that are unique to Atlanta, and that's it. New York got its own thing. You know, and every city got their own thing. Yeah. You know, and when y'all go there, y'all know that.
No, but we're
gonna move like this.
They always hold a grudge against us though for some reason. I don't know what I don't know what we did. I don't know what happened before our times.
Also, what happened here that didn't happen in everywhere else was Latinos and blacks grew up side by side.
Facts.
Next door, 5E, I go to Miss Laverne's apartment to go get the butter, the salt, the this.
Right.
So when you got racism and segregation around this country where they just don't get how New York Latinos and blacks just grew up together, family, integrated, all that. So they looking from somewhere else from a different lens, and they're like...
That's why they don't understand it.
That's why this country is in the state that it's in right now, because of the putting people over here. You're putting immigrants over here. You're putting white folks over here. You're putting Asian people over here. What are you talking about? We all live in the same spot. What are you talking about? That's why the country's in the situation that it's in. It's got to change, because we're going to continue to see bad things happen to the economy in New York, in LA, in Arizona, wherever. It's going to be, we have to come together, because, and New York has done that. We don't have no problem with that, but it's got to change.
Now, let's talk about...
Hold up. I never got an answer. Never got a straight answer.
You
said let's put it on a...
So we're going to put the... Right. No,
you didn't hear him. You didn't hear him. Lori's right there.
You're going to give the stuff?
Lori heard this.
That's Lori. Lori makes it happen.
Lori, let's make it happen. I'm telling you.
Lori.
It's the Bible of hip-hop.
Don't cut me out, Lori.
Lori, it can't get no better than... You know, this guy don't even talk. If he said definitely the Bible... You know what it is. It got to go down.
20,000 hours of video.
I was in
20,000 hours.
Yeah, but they would say I'm capped. I was in events where he filmed it
clean.
And everybody would be like, yo, you cap. And I'm like, no. Biggie grabbed the mic and Nas grabbed the mic. And I'm in the crowd.
Right.
A fan. I'm like, but we never get to see these things.
He got it.
So... I wanted to digitize everything from analog to digital. We digitized everything. Now it's part of the Video Music Box collection. I look at it as the Rockefeller collection, because this is the history of hip hop. You know, it's not everything, of course, because it was just from my lens, but it's from 1983 to present. You know, I was in Staten Island last night with Rakim doing a party, still taping stuff. And so we had to digitize it, because I had to have it in digital form, because that's the only way you can pass it around. And so now it's archiving it. It's a lot of work. It's like a real librarian, archivist work, but we're doing it, and it's happening. But do we need help? Absolutely. Absolutely, we need help. So
we'll run it up.
Lori.
Right after this.
Lori, we need help.
Yeah.
I'm walking, and bro, I don't do that for nothing. I lost friends. I lost friends telling me, yo, I got to sit down with Jay-Z. I said, fuck you gonna sit down with Jay-Z, motherfucker. I ain't bringing you to Jay-Z for shit.
I'm
telling you I'm going up there.
I tell you like this. When I did my documentary, I said I have to have Jay-Z in the documentary. And the people that I was working with at Showtime were like, well, you know, Jay-Z, you know, if he's not involved in it, he probably won't do it. I said, I know him. I actually know him. So they were like, all right, well, you know. So then the day I booked it, they were like, you're interviewing Jay? They called me while I was sitting down with Jay here. And so I was like, yeah. He said, well, why didn't you tell us? Because you guys didn't want to have anything to do. You said he wouldn't do it. And I said, if I didn't tell Jay that I was doing this, he'd have been pissed off at me, like, why you didn't ask me to be? I'd like to have been part of it. That's been disrespectful. He's part of this story, from day one. So these are the interviews, these are the relationships that I have that, people come and say, like you guys, always love. If I call Jada, Locks, yo, I got a show, what can you do? All right, Ralph, we got you. Joe, always, anytime.
You know this shit happened.
There you go, my brother.
Bill Clinton wearing the TS Air Force.
That's fire.
This ain't Photoshop, my brother.
No, that's
There
fire.
ain't no cap in this. You see that? I got that presidential Bill Clinton rocking these sneakers. I've been trying to put up a poster I got of this in my house. They won't allow me.
Hold it up.
It's Bill Clinton, bro. Thank you, my brother. This shit is
I
beautiful.
don't see why he wouldn't wear your Air Force Ones.
Huh?
He like getting ed.
They throw the flag. Yo, you got
That's no
two.
flag.
Yo, get the. That's a flag.
He gonna hit me with
No, that's a
I
flag.
hit my own self for the.
Yo, throw the flag, man. Yo,
Probably
Bill,
had some airs on when he got right.
man.
I mean, my man Bill. Probably had airs on in
Let me
the
tell you
whole
something.
office that day.
I know somebody who's, I can't say, but who is, I'm talking about top 5 dead or alive singer. I can't even, in every genre. The man goes to perform for Christmas at the White House. And he says Bill Clinton pulled him in the room and was like, yo, where the hoes at, bro? I thought you were... It seems Bill ain't learned his lesson. Yo, Bill Clinton tells him, I'll tell you who after Carlos, you'll die. The man tells me, yo, I'll go to sing at the White House. Bill Clinton pulls me in the room like, yo, I thought you had all the bitches, man. Where's the bitches at? This, that. He was like, yo, this is in the White House, the president, Bill, he liked the ladies, man.
I mean,
There's no turkey jobs.
yo, it is turkey chop. As a matter of fact, that's why I bought Top here. Top,
Yeah.
order this guy some turkey chops, man.
Yo.
Send it to the crib.
Yo,
man. He
I
talking
went to
about his
20
no turkey
stores.
chops.
My massage therapist, shout out
I
to
told him Shady Brook got him, man.
Where?
Shady Brook. Yo, Shady Brook,
Where?
send Fat
Where's
Joe a
that?
fucking pack of turkey chops.
I went to Stop and Shop, 20 of them, they ain't got no turkey chop.
Went to the wrong ones.
Everybody who told me, yo, it's turkey chops, I sent them to get me turkey chops. Nobody brought back. Huh? Yo, I need them bad. I've been looking
Yeah, I
for
need them
turkey chops.
bad.
You know, I used to be with Von Zip, man, the living legend of Harlem. He used
Yeah,
to take me down there to the Village. They had a fancy,
Somebody get him a turkey chop, please.
they had a fancy restaurant, not restaurant, supermarket, Citadella or some shit. Who has it?
Shady Brook turkey chop.
Yeah, man. Order them shits right now, man.
Yo, Rich, can you order this turkey shop? Well, you got to get it from the company, right?
I mean, the supermarket.
Yo, Rich,
Wegmans.
that might have been a flag.
So it's the, throw the
You ordered
flag.
me some turkey
Flag.
chops.
He got the flag.
Yo,
Yo, he got it. I've been looking for him.
yo, somebody Instacart.
Oh, but you got to get like
Yo,
10 packs.
can we
I'm telling you, I got
Instacart
the
him?
cash.
Can we Instacart them some turkey chops right now so we can, they can
Bro,
see
I'm
them?
looking. Everybody who told me, yo, I got turkey chop, none of them was able to buy me a turkey chop. I
They
told
couldn't
them about-
produce. They couldn't produce.
It ain't in season right now, I guess, because I couldn't see. I went to 20 hood Stop and Shops. Nobody had turkey chops. No, I need turkey chops.
It's the same thing.
It gotta
It's the
feel like a
thing.
pork chop, but it's a, I'm the guy. I find yellow watermelon. Like I get the yellow watermelon.
We got yellow watermelons right
I get
now.
the pink pineapples. Like I'm good at finding shit. I can't find a turkey chop. I'm keeping it real. I find the yellow watermelon, the pink pineapple.
Yo.
Why I can't find a turkey chop?
You don't know where to look.
I've been looking.
Turkey cutlet, man. It's
Yo,
the same thing.
Just shout out my man Von Zip, rest in peace, right? Von Zip was like the last no snitch American gangster from Harlem. That's it. And this man would be in Cullinan's in Harlem and this and this and that. And I remember one time, just to show off with me, he picked me up. He said, yo, Joe, come with me. I'm buying a Benz. So we go out to Jersey. he pays in cash for the Benz with the small face 20s. Just showing me, he had like 1970s money. And he counted all the shit there. You could smell like it was in the wall. Just the front for me. He must have went in the wall, pulled out some old school money, and bought the shit with old school. You know how everybody be rapping like, I got money for the, I got money I ain't spent since 92, this. He really took me to buy a Benz, maybe 100-something thousand, and it was all in that old school where you smell a shit. Your father left you some money like that, right? No, he did, though. Tom Pete left you some money that, remember, you smell old like it was back in the day shit. Money always worked. Let me tell you something. We got a tour coming. Havoc of Mobb Deep. Raekwon the Chef.
Locks.
Locks is on that tour?
Uh-huh.
Are you, yeah?
Supposed to be.
You guys are killing the market, man. I got to go to Yugoslavia to get a check.
Yo, come on.
You guys is...
I'm trying to get some of them bags you getting over there, man. South Dakota, North Dakota. Know what I'm saying, Rich?
Miami. We in Miami. So, I mean, it is what it is, but that would be crazy. The Locks, Mobb Deep, Raekwon the Chef. That would be, like, I love what y'all doing with the Cash Money.
It should be a nice show.
Should be a very nice show. Dynasty Commodity. I mean, do you guys have samples? Because I don't get high, but if I got high, did you have a sample?
You can have a pre-roll for you to test them for you.
So Dynasty Commodity does have samples. Okay. Thank you very much. Shout out Trigger Tone, Jamal. Do you got a sample from Dynasty Commodity? This is the number one he got. They gave you a sample?
Yeah, they gave me a nice...
No!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rich.
They took care of me.
Yo, Rich, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't give out samples.
Nah, they gave me a nice package when I went for the...
Styles P opened up a joint.
Yeah, Strains for Life, 145th and Broadway.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean...
I might pull up today on that motherfucker just to pull up. I don't get high, but I got to go show support. Anytime one of us open a business, do anything like that, we got to pull up.
Facts.
That's like, that's the American dream, being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I've been an entrepreneur since I'm 12 years old. I don't want to work for nobody. I just don't want to. You remember when Nori was up here, he was like, yeah, I wanted y'all show. I was like, yeah, Nori, I worship you. I don't just worship you. I love you to death. I'm not working for you. I just don't.
It's hard.
I can't work for nobody.
It's so hard.
Every business I ever did, somebody done sat down with me, yo, I want to invest money. I'm like, I'm good. Like, do the rewind to 10? You know how many guys we know with serious money sat down with me? I love it. It's disruptive. Can I give you 10 million of this? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm the boss. Why would I want? You know what I'm saying? But, whenever one of us get a business, I pulled up when Raekwon got one.
Astoria.
New Jersey. I went out there.
Astoria, man. Astoria. We got to definitely get an award because we throwing that shit on up here, man.
What you want us to do?
They overlooking us.
Nah.
They overlooking us. They overlooking us, man. These guys that shit on, man.
These guys are dizzy, and the colder it gets, because it's summer. We've been doing this summer when it gets cold.
Yeah, because we can come in here with
electrical shit on.
How cold it is in here.
Yo, by the way, the AC snaps the back of the neck, guys. I'm not complaining. This place is incredible, but for some reason the AC is like...
Now, you got to be right under it because when we have a guest and I got to sit over there, I said, I know what crack...
Yo, I got like a professional cold. This shit don't leave. I have a cold for life.
It's under...
Yo, this shit is legendary.
You under there.
Yesterday, for some reason, it was really working. Bam, just on my neck and shit. Yo, Harlem, you got something? Look at my man, Harlem made for me, man. He said he got a gift for me. I told him, man, you might as well come on Harlem everywhere, man. He's a great guy, man.